Double upload, Matt in the building. What's good, y'all? Hope you're having a blessed day. I did not anticipate to make this video today, but we have breaking news with Spencer Rattler and Caleb Williams and the rumors going on. On my most recent video, I set a like goal of 1,000 likes, but here's the thing. That wasn't supposed to be for this video you're currently watching. That was for a completely different topic. So therefore, with that being said, if you guys want to see a triple upload and see the video that was supposed to come out tonight, and trust me, it's interesting, you're going to want to see it, let's do the same thing. 1,000 likes on this video and we'll upload again. I'll try to get that up by 10:30 or 11 p.m. Central. I'm working extremely hard. Hope you guys enjoy this video. We got a lot into. Get you a snack, get you some popcorn, get ready. Let's get into it. We all know the mess that's been going on for months now with Lincoln Riley, Caleb Williams, and Spencer Rattler. Not explaining it. If you don't know, you can look it up. Long story short, Rattler got benched. Caleb Williams, he's the new guy. And then recently, to gaslight all the drama even more, Lincoln Riley snaked over Oklahoma. To follow that up, as to nobody's surprise, Rattler entered the transfer portal about a week ago. As soon as Rattler entered his name in the transfer portal, I can't even list off all the schools I saw and all the possibilities. There were so many different ones, with USC being up there and also Arizona State. Recently, the Arizona State one got shut down because their starting quarterback, Jaden Daniels, announced he's coming back for his senior season. That completely took them out of the conversation, and a guy who's an inside source for them announced that Spencer Rattler is not transferring there. Kind of unfortunate he didn't get to go there. I think he was leaning towards there, and it would have been an okay fit. Sure, they're not the best team ever, but Spencer Rattler isn't the best quarterback ever. But despite that being some bad news, today, earlier this morning, it was announced that Spencer Rattler has a new crystal ball for UCLA. If you're not familiar with the recruiting landscape in basketball and football, I'll explain a crystal ball real shortly and briefly. I don't know how they do it, and I don't know how they find out this information, but to make a long story short, a lot of recruiting analysts, they somehow get insider information on these recruits and predict where they're going to go, and they're almost 95% of the time right. I'm not sure how they are. I remember when I first started looking at it, I was like, yo, how do these guys know? But it turns out they're always right. Or not always, but like I said, 95% of the time. The guys who make these decisions in crystal balls, quote unquote, they're experts in their craft. It's not the equivalent of me and you saying, oh, I think he might go there. No, they actually have legit facts and reasons as to why they put that. To somewhat confirm that even more, you may be thinking, well, UCLA, they have a quarterback who's known as DTR. It's also being announced today he may be on the move, either A, transferring schools, or B, going to the NFL draft. All in all, out of every school in the country, this is the one that makes the most sense for him, and let me explain why. He's back on the West Coast where he's from, he's going to be closer to his family, the endorsement deals are going to be better out there too, and who doesn't want to be on the West Coast? It's better weather, better everything. Not only that, but UCLA has a head coach who's known as an offensive genius in Chip Kelly, at least he was at Oregon. Oh yeah. I can't forget to mention he would also be playing and getting revenge on his former head coach who benched him in Lincoln Riley. If you don't think there's some bad blood between Spencer Rattler and Lincoln Riley, you're wrong. He wants to beat the man that benched him. Imagine being the starting running back or point guard for your high school team and your head coach benches you. A year later, you transfer schools and you have to play him that next season. You're telling me that game wouldn't motivate you more than others? I think so. I believe Rattler is more motivated to go to the Pac-12 so he can play against Lincoln Riley. I wouldn't take the money to the bank just yet on Rattler going to UCLA. However, I will say, I think it's a high possibility at the current moment. Try to put yourself in Rattler's shoes. Wouldn't you want to beat the head coach who benched you? I think you would. Oh yeah, real quick too, UCLA does have a 4-star quarterback recruit coming in from high school. I still don't think that changes anything because Rattler is more established. All in all, when you break it down, the move makes so much sense. I don't see why it wouldn't happen, and I think it could be announced very soon. Let me know what you think about that. But moving on with this video, we're not just talking about one Oklahoma or former Oklahoma quarterback. We got to talk about the current one in Caleb Williams, where he's transferring to. Some people are kind of forgetting that Rattler doesn't only have to make a decision, but so does Caleb. Is he going to stay at Oklahoma or transfer somewhere else? For all of my Oklahoma fans out there, I know it's been a terrible past couple of weeks, but But I got some good news. A couple of nights ago, Caleb Williams attended Oklahoma's basketball game against Florida. He was on the Jumbotron, and he also got a standing ovation from the crowd. Y'all may not think it's a big deal, but they are treating Caleb right now like he is royalty, probably almost equivalent to Drake showing up to an NBA game. The fans at the game, you weren't fooling me. I know you're only cheering him on because he's the only good thing you have left. If he leaves, you have nothing. I don't think some of you understand. If you were at the game, you know. They were treating him like he was an NFL player already. Well, Matt, what does that have to do with him recruiting or anything? What does that tell us? If we go over to Mr. Superman Cam's Twitter profile, you will see that he retweeted one of the tweets talking about him showing up to the game. I got a question for all of you. Do you think a person who has intentions of transferring out of a school would be showing up to a basketball game out of all things? I don't think so. If you want to say, oh, we went there to have fun or it's a coincidence or blah, 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 well, why would he retweet it too? You know what Caleb Williams is showing you, and I'm talking about the Oklahoma fan base, is that he is up for the challenge and he wants to stick around and be that go-to guy that everyone looks up to. He's not backing away from the challenge, and I think he's almost inviting it in. He's thinking like this, you know what, we may have lost our coach, some other coaching staff members, some 4- and 5-star recruits, but I'm going to carry this team and put them on my back. I strongly and firmly believe Caleb feels like he's the chosen one and he's born to do this. He relishes in the opportunity of knowing a whole state is counting on him. There's not as many NIL deals in Oklahoma like there is in California, but I'm going to tell you what, he's going to be fine wherever he goes. Wherever he goes to eat, somebody's going to pay for it, and he's going to be getting all those cars and trucks like Rattler was last year. I'm sure he has an agent, and his agent is probably talking with NIL people. If he stays, he'll probably get over $1 million in endorsements. I'm about 99% confident that he's going to stay at Oklahoma, and you can put that down. Like I said, I'm going to emphasize it. He wouldn't be showing up to Oklahoma basketball games and tweeting about the basketball team if he wasn't. I don't know what else more proof you need. He's made his decision and it's clear. I think he's staying there. And also, let's check out this tweet before we end off this video. This is from a Oklahoma Sooner recruiting page, and they said, the quote-unquote Lincoln Riley quarterback guru talk is going to take a huge hit next year when Spencer Rattler and Caleb Williams both take massive steps forward without him. Baker and Collar were great because of Baker and Collar, not because of Lincoln Riley. That is an interesting take, and I'm going to weigh in on it. I see where you're coming from. Yes, Baker's good. He'd have been good without Riley. Collar would have been good without Riley. But I have to disagree. Here's why. I think it's a combination of both. A lot of you are trying to hate on Riley because he hurt your feelings. It's okay, he hurt your feelings. But taking away his coaching ability, that's stupid. The man's a good coach. Caleb Williams, Spencer Rattler, Baker, Collar, Jalen Hurts, it doesn't matter. It's a combination of a good coach and a good quarterback. That's how I believe. Let me know how you feel. Also, like I said earlier, if you can get this to 1,000 likes before, let's say 10 p.m. Central, we'll double upload. Or no, it'll be a triple upload tonight. What about that? You got to drop a like for your boy, Matt Grinding, and messing up my words. But yeah, as always, hope you guys are having a great weekend, great Friday and Saturday. Like I said earlier in the previous videos, you got to clear your schedule. We got some great and fantastic games going on. Let me know who you think's going to win. But as always, that's going to wrap up this video. Subscribe, like, do all that nice stuff. And as always, I'm out, y'all. Let's be great. Peace.